bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Charlotte. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. Open man, Tedderone McMillan. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. To the out. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
19 Lions. Got it. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Rudolph going to throw right away. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Texans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Ready? Cougar 19.
And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Second and 5.
Hurt.
29-yard line.
68.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Call it a gain of 13. First down for Houston. Now Rudolph. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosions.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston. His second TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. This one caught by Patrick. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Hold it ready.
Milrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
39 yards.
A big play for the Panthers. 39 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard
Here we go,
line.
here we go.
Now it's Milrow. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Go.
Lou is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Rocco 80. No.
Drive will start on the ground. Are down at the 21. A gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
From the 21, here's second down and 9.
Ready. 70, Timber Wolf. Ready.
Throwing, Rudolph. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. Just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Mustang 19. Let go.
Rudolph. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Houston.
Now a give on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
On the set.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
Back to throw is Rudolph. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a give up the middle. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. To throw is Rudolph. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Down the right So, touchdown Texans. That is second TD catch of the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Panthers first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 40.
On play action, Lurk moving left, going for it all. And he will score! Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready.
Rudolph looking to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
As bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So we're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Crazy. And he maneuvers his way forward for a gain of 6. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Rudolph. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Get it. 19, Charger. 19,
In motion
Charger.
now, it's Collins. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Dragon 60. Let go. Let go.
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
On the ready. Deputy.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Good for our Panthers. First down.
Now Milroe on first down. The throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle. You want to extend this drive.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds. Inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Rudolph. Quick throw, up wide, it's caught, and he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. A big half continues, already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet, and here, this grab gets him a first down.
Liking 18. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun, push to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Come on. Hey! Wrap all 80. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. To the 45. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
Let's go.
They'll run with blue. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. They face second down and 7.
Let's go now. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Left side, caught by Lang. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout for Carolina, and it's going to be their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. On first down, it's Milrow. The catch made by McMillan. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Cowboy 80.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready. Gravity Lion. Steady.
Rudolph. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
There we go. Check. Viking 18. Go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he's going to have a first down, but there's a flag down, and that might negate that fourth down conversion.
Okay, ready? Get it. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. This one caught by Patrick. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Back to throw is Rudolph. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down for Houston.
On the set. Go!
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Throwing, Rudolph. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. He'll push ahead to the 21. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Throwing is Milrow. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today. What I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy certainly one of them.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Milrow on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go! Ready?
Milroe now off the bootleg. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Texans 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready? Let go.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Ready, set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he'll be taken down.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's another Texans first down. 1st and goal, Houston.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Check. Hurt. Hop 70. Hop. Go check. Let's go. Ready.
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action, it's Milroe. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. He gets free, and he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Texans 37.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. They need one right now. Third and long.
Panthers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Rudolph. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter.
The Panthers take over first and 10, and they're on the 46-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on. Hey, ready.
Blue now on the zone read. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Liking.
Here's Milrow to throw. The throw taken in, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
19 Tiger.
A run with Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 45. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening has the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Ready.
Rudolph looking to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Texans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
49, Texans 44.
interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Milroe. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked him at the 48-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Makes the score Panthers 56, Texans 44. Harrison Davis to kick off for the Panthers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
To throw is Rudolph. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
On the set. Back.
Higgins sent in motion. Now Rudolph. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans have cut the deficit to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Stephanie. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the...
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That one swung out to Blue. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Go.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Great.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we could do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I holding down the set.